I see why am I, but apparently Donald Trump and co. erased the January 6th database with all that evidence quietly last week or 2 weeks ago. I'm not actually clear on when that exactly happened, but it's definitely against the law. At least that's what the federal watchdog group Citizens for Citizens for Responsibility and Ethics in Washington said. They sent a letter to the head archivist, Colleen Shogan. We've talked about her. She's the one that didn't want to ratify the Equal Rights Amendment because she said that the deadline had elapsed. Let's put a pin in that for a second. And then Michael Horowitz, the Inspector General of the Department of Justice. And they're like, look, this violates a law, specifically a violation of 44 USC 3106, the unlawful removal or destruction of record. You have to notify the head archivist. Okay, so what did the head archivist, Colleen Shogan, have to say about this? Absolutely nothing. Her ass was fired by Donald Trump. He fired the head of the National Archives because remember how he had those classified documents in his bathroom, all those super top secret things that he wasn't supposed to have at Mar-a-Lago with him. She was one of the people that was like, hey, let's not. And you know, Trump's on a personal quest for vengeance right now, so she was gone. They're basically trying to eradicate it like it never happened in history. That's the key significance here, because see, he came in and he pardoned all those people, right? And now he's erased all evidence of their crimes. They also deleted the FBI's list of those that are still wanted in connection with their activities January 6th. That's gone too. And ProPublica reached out to the FBI to try to get some sort of understanding or clearance of why this happened, and no one responded, probably because they've all been fired too. Here's the wild thing. On January the 10th, the Department of Justice released a 123-page report on the Tulsa massacre. It detailed the hundreds of Black lives that were lost in the Greenwood community, effectively recognizing something that had not been recognized previously by the government. And even though they can't do any prosecuting now, obviously 100 years later, just recognizing the event is important, and important to our history and the legacy of our country. Like a week and a half later, 2 weeks later, they've erased another big part of our history because now this dude's at the helm. Why are they dismantling the Department of Education? Why are they pushing education back to the states? They know that the states can control education and curriculum and erase large parts of history, like we saw with Tiananmen Square. I would think that it would be much more challenging to do in modern day history to eradicate an event as significant as this. But then again, have you seen some of the AI coming out of the right? I mean, these people cannot recognize what's fake and what's not. If you give them a video of something that happened, they're like, that's AI. If you give them something that's like JFK Jr. walking out of a 7-Eleven with a Slurpee and some lotto tickets, they'd be like, there's the real evidence. Where's the accountability for this, and how are we preventing this from happening for anything else? Where's our history going? Who's deleting stuff? What else are they doing in there?